As a young boy growing up in South Africa, I've always known what I would become. I've always had an idea of the type of person I wanted to be and I want to be. I want to be a type of guy who's in the public eye, speaking, teaching, trying to change lives, trying to do a lot of things to benefit the world, but being in the public eye. And I've never shied away from that because I am confident. So with that being said, I've studied a lot of things that relate to PR, marketing, strategic marketing, and all of those things to understand even the deeper issues, the deeper strategies politicians are applying to the public. And because many people didn't study those things, many people don't know about certain things about politics, politicians, and political strategies. They don't understand why certain political parties do the things they do, why certain political parties act the way they act. The strategies behind almost everything these political parties are doing. Like the issue of Mbuyiseni Ndlozi and Julius Malema and the EFF. Julius Malema knows that there's many people who want to see the demise of the EFF. And with me saying this, I might be reaching, it might be factual, but listen to this and you'll make your own conclusion after I explain this to you. So many people want the demise of the EFF. They want many people to leave the EFF, usually the top leadership, and they want all of the top leadership to dissolve. They even want Mbuyiseni Ndlozi to leave. You think Julius Malema doesn't know that majority of people want Mbuyiseni Ndlozi to leave? You think he's not going to use that opportunity to make it work for the benefit of the organization, PR-wise, strategy-wise, and to manipulate people how they think, to make you believe that maybe Ndlozi is going to leave, for you to keep the focus on Mbuyiseni Ndlozi, Julius Malema, and the EFF. The EFF have mastered the strategy of PR, promoting a political party, whether using negativity, bad publicity, whether using good publicity, positivity. They've mastered all of it. And they continue to master it using their enemies fighting against them. It's PR for them. Many people don't understand certain things about the world. That's why many people are thinking, the EFF is dying, the EFF is collapsing. That's what they want you to think. What makes you think the EFF can use that to their benefit, to make you believe it for real? But I might be reaching, I might be lying. But with this whole Mbuyiseni Ndlozi thing, remember the CIC posted a few days back, it's like there's only 2 left to leave. Majority of them are those who sing out loud, always sing the most, always sing beautifully so, and are always willing to take or pose for pictures. Many people refer that to Mbuyiseni Ndlozi. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi is the one who can sing. What if maybe you are getting played? You think the EFF won't use this whole thing of Mbuyiseni Ndlozi living to their advantage to make you believe in a false reality? Who do you think politicians are? I remember I was enrolled in one of Andrew Tate schools, So in one of those schools, I won't expose a lot of things about what was happening, but I was learning strategic PR. And it was relating to politics and politicians, but it was speaking about the USA politics. It was not like a topic, it was a conversation, and someone was explaining this within the school. I can't expose a lot of things, because we are not allowed. It's one of the policies in those schools, and you must respect. But it's like you learn a strategy. They expose how political parties are moving. What you know about political parties, what they allow you to see, is not always the reality. It's not always what is happening internally. It's not always what you think it is. But I don't know if I'm making sense. But one day you will understand. Today Mbuyiseni Ndlozi woke up and he uploaded a snippet of him speaking in one of the EFF university rallies, saying Viva EFF, and the EFF is the future. And people are happy. Some people are saying now, maybe saying goodbyes. You can go to his Twitter, you will see what I'm talking about. Some people are saying now, he's saying his goodbyes. Some people are saying, yeah, hey, at least Mbuyiseni Ndlozi, you spoke. Not all leadership in the EFF is like Julius Malema. There's people like Mr. Marshall Dlamini. Have you ever heard Mr. Marshall Dlamini speak out loud and be vocal and be robust like Julius Malema? No, because it's different personalities. So Mbuyiseni Ndlozi is also a different personality. You can't expect him every time to come and say Viva EFF, Viva EFF. It's either you believe he's leaving or you don't believe it. As for me, I don't believe he's leaving. And if he leaves the EFF, it will be a disappointment and I'll have to take my L because I made a false prediction into what Mbuyiseni Ndlozi might do. But I still find it hard to believe Mbuyiseni Ndlozi will leave. He won't leave. And I don't think Julius Malema was referring to Mbuyiseni Ndlozi when he says there's two left to leave and then the score will be settled. And then he was mentioning people who sing beautifully so. I don't think it's Mbuyiseni Ndlozi. He's just using that perspective. The way you perceive the EFF now, it's how they want you to perceive them. They've got you like this and you can't see it because you don't understand certain things. You don't understand PR, man. Yazin, it is what it is. I'm a young man, you know. I'm a young man. Being young is a blessing because plus being young doing what I do, I'm not the type of guy who's gonna be running around looking for a job. I've made that clear to myself growing up. I've always made it clear to my parents, I would never work for anyone. I would never work for white people or black people like bosses. I would never do that. I will do my own things. And here it is, my vision being fulfilled. I'm doing my own things and I'm cool with what I'm doing. It's not big, but it's small. But we all start small. So I'm comfortable in what I'm doing. I enjoy what I'm doing. I love it. That's why I'm dedicated, passionate, and always consistent, persistent. Because it's what I love. So being young, you have a blessing and you have an opportunity to learn from the people who came before you, like your parents, like your father, your mother. I don't want to go the route my father goes because my father is a different man. He grew up in a different time, you know. So he's working a job, but he's having a nice life. He's enjoying. But I don't want to enjoy life like him. I want to enjoy life in my own way. So I won't go that route. I won't go the route many people go. So with the route I chose to go, I owe myself the responsibility to learn the realities of the world. How does the world really work? Because I can't afford to be comfortable working a job. So some of these things I'm telling you about, like studying PR, political PR, studying strategies, political strategies, strategic marketing, and all of these things relating to politics, how politicians, they use the media to their benefit, they use how you perceive them, they manipulate. Politicians are master manipulators. They manipulate your emotions, they manipulate your thoughts. That's why many people are so invested in political parties. You were manipulated to fall in love with a political party, and there's nothing wrong, but you were manipulated, whether by the policies, the presentation of the leader of that party, things like that. So even how you perceive a political party or a political leader, a politician, it's all manipulation, manipulating the narrative, manipulating the conversations you have about these political parties. But it's not always what it seems to be. I don't know if I'm making sense, but it is what it is. Thank you very much.